Welcome back to The Grind. In this video, I wanted to discuss a little bit about how you can decide whether or not to rank up your 5-star or 6-star champion. Now, there are a ton of factors that would go into this decision, and it would be very player dependent and roster dependent. So I'm going to try to lay out a few questions that you should ask yourself to try to help you decide on what you should rank up. And to give you an idea of where this, the difficulty in this comes in is, like, for example, I have a rank 3 6-star Dr. Doom, and I have he should be up near the top too. Where is he? A 5-star maxed out rank 5 Dr. Doom as well. And I have both of them at, as ranked up as they can be. And I use both of them all of the time. And another champion like that is Captain America. I have a 6-star rank 3 and a 5-star rank 5. And to be honest with you, I use my 6-star rank 3 a lot more than my 5-star. But there are things that the 5-star can do because he's max sig that my 6-star cannot do. And so your decision would depend on what you need the champion for. Another champion that I have both maxed out is Nick Fury. My Nick Fury 6-star rank 3 is not awakened, so he's missing a lot that my 5-star has. So I still use my 5-star in a lot of situations, but when my 5-star is busy, I do use my 6-star Nick Fury for some bleed damage when I need it. And so he does still come in handy. Now, a champion like Warlock, who is a great champion, both awakened and unawakened, I would not hesitate to take a 6-star to rank 3 as well because he has a lot of use for me in various aspects of the game. So let's take a look at some of the questions that I have put together that I typically use as my guide and that I'm going to suggest that could be useful to other players as well. Now, the first question that I recommend asking is, will ranking this champion have a significant and immediate impact on your daily gameplay or your account progression? If you are stuck in story quests because you lack a specific champion that will complete that content for you, and you have that champion and the means to rank them up, then I think that should be the number one decision-making tool for you in how you choose which champions you rank up. It should be a no-brainer. If that champion is going to make an impact on you right now, that is going to change the way you play the game or change your potential in the game, that should be a champion that you rank up. Now, let's say you have a champion as both a 5 and a 6-star, and you need to decide whether or not you want to rank the 5 or the 6-star. That is going to be a question as well that you're going to have to ask yourself, because if you don't have the 5-star and the 6-star will have an impact on your account, then you should rank the 6-star. If you don't have the 6-star, but the 5-star is going to make an immediate impact, just rank the 5-star. But if you have both, you're going to have to continue asking yourself further questions. The next question that I like to ask myself is, would you rank 3 the 6-star version? Because if you never see yourself taking that champion to rank 3, then I wouldn't invest in the 6-star. I would just invest in the 5-star. For example, Black Panthers, the new Black Panther. I took my 5-star to rank 5. For several reasons, the 5-star is a great one to invest in. But part of it is I didn't really see myself in the near future, even if I got a 6-star version, taking him to rank 3. And so I decided I'm not going to hesitate. I'm just going to take my 5-star up to rank 5. However, if you do see yourself taking that champion to rank 3 as a 6-star, even if you can't yet do that, for example, Dr. Doom, I would say if you plan to eventually take him as your first Mystic champion to rank 3 as a 6-star, then you might as well rank up the 6-star version to rank 2 rather than the 5-star version to rank 5, especially because Dr. Doom does not depend on a signature ability in most situations. So that is a little bit of an idea on how to decide based on that question. But the next question that I would ask is, check your resources. Do you have a plentiful amount of tier 5 basics and tier 2 alphas? Or would you be better off spending resources on 5-stars instead to get your results? But if you're short on tier 1 alphas, then it's going to be hard for you to take up the 5-star, and you might have excess of the other resources to help you rank the 6-star. And of course, one of the major factors in whether or not you rank a 6-star champion is how important is their signature ability. This is twofold, because simply awakening a 6-star champion is quite challenging, especially for lower tier or lower progression level players and that aren't playing as competitively in the game. If you find yourself only getting 1, maybe 2 6-star champions each month, then you're going to have a hard time awakening the champions that you want. And awakening gems are very rare in the game currently. So if the champion depends on their signature ability, and especially if the champion depends on having a high signature level, then you're probably going to want to focus on the 5-star version of that champion until down the road you get that 6-star version to be awakened and at higher signature ability. And that might be several months, maybe even over a year down the line, at which point you would have gotten tons of use out of the 5-star version, and then you can transition to the 6-star version. Now, alternatively to that, champions that don't depend on their signature ability, or you can get most of their utility out of it, and then the utility that you're lacking from the signature ability, you maybe have other champions that can make up for that. For example, for my account, Professor X. I got Professor X as a 6-star before I got him as a 5-star, but now I have both. And Professor X doesn't really rely on his signature ability. However, he is awakened now, which is very nice. So I wouldn't have hesitated to take Professor X up to rank 3 because he is an amazing champion, and at rank 3, he benefits a lot as well because he gets even more damage, and he doesn't depend on his signature ability. So I would choose to take up the 6-star version unawakened all the way up to rank 3 even, rather than ranking up the 5-star version. But if you only can take him to rank 2, I would still decide to take up the 6-star version because it is an investment for the future. And while he is unawakened, I'm not losing out very much on the champion. Similarly, Captain America Infinity War. I use my rank 3 6-star even more than my 5-star, and my 6-star is not max sig, he's only sig 60, but I still get a ton of use out of him and a lot of the utility I get out of him. The only thing that I'm lacking is if I need to guarantee that I purify debuffs, then I would want to use my 5-star version instead. But if you don't need that utility, the 6-star version is still amazing, and at rank 3 has much more damage potential, and even unawakened has the ability to counter unstoppable buffs. So you can still get certain utility out of champions without their signature abilities. You just have to decide if you need that part of their kit or not, or if you have other champions that you have that counter the things that you will be lacking without the signature ability. After you've addressed all of these things, I would say that the 6-star champions are a better investment for your account because before you know it, you'll be getting more 6-stars, you'll be duping them, you'll be having more resources to take more of them to rank 3, and rank 4 champions are still a distant future, but they will be coming around too. And so if you're not going to be missing out on anything major in the meantime, ranking up the 6-star version of the champion is going to be a better investment for the future and have you waste less resources on ranking up champions that you don't need to. That being said, you might find that you want 2 versions of the champion that are fully ranked up, and you might end up having both of them, like with Doctor Doom as a 5 and 6-star, or Captain America Infinity War, and maybe even Nick Fury, or other champions that are similar in that regard. But again, every player's preferences and needs are going to be drastically different, so it isn't possible for anyone to make a list to say this is the champion that you should rank up as a 5-star before the 6-star versus a 6-star before the 5-star, and there's no perfect algorithm. So I hope that these basic questions can help as a guide to help you decide how to prioritize your rank ups in the game in the future. So let me know what your thoughts are if you have other priorities or other questions that you think should be added to this list. But I really do hope this video was helpful. Good luck, and I hope to see you in the next video.